Beats on Base is my favorite AI project, but why is that? Not only is it built on Base Chain, which I believe we're about to go into a Base meme super cycle, but it's because they are not built with off-the-shelf technology. All these AI agents are custom built and able to adapt with what the market needs. In this video, we're going to go over every reason why I believe Base is about to lead the way with their total value locked and all other metrics. We're also going to get into what has Beats on Base been doing while the market's been down. Have they been building, and what advancements have been coming, guys? It's going to be a great video. We're going to get into everything Beats on Base and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. Let's start out over here on DeFi Llama. Why I believe we are going into a Base cycle, and it's right here in the data. Total value lock typically precedes the overall run of coins. If Base had a token, it would be huge right now, but it doesn't. But you can see right here on the TVL, it is creeping up from March 13th, guys, and it's all the way up to $3.21 billion. If we come over here and look at Arbitrum, which was once one of the top layer 2s built on Ethereum, Base has now passed it up. When we look at Sui, I'll put a picture of the 8x Sui the token has done recently, and it only has 30% of the overall total value locked as Base Chain does. So it's obvious to me that a lot of attention is going to be flowing into Base. But now let's get to Beats on Base, guys. And anyone that's been watching my channel for a while knows I was a very early investor in Beats when I found it on Deck Screener completely organically, and it was because when I went to the website, I had this AI agent in the top left talking to me. I was able to ask it questions with a cute little British accent, and I want to get into Callipy in just a second, but I want to go over all of this. You can see this is not an out-the-box, easy-to-make website, guys. This took a lot of attention, but why do I respect this team so much, and why am I wanting to highlight them? Is it because I own a lot of them? Well, obviously, if you like a project, you're going to talk about it. But right here, let's take a look at this date, March 12th. And I want to show you what was going on March 12th. March 12th, Bitcoin was down 27%. Everyone thought we were going into a potential bear market. But what was Beats doing? They were providing updates, and their token was down just like everyone else's. They start talking about all the code that they're doing, all the advancements in artificial intelligence that they're going to be bringing. And then he puts a snip up here of code that he'd been writing, guys. This is the dev. Now, I'm not smart enough to read any of this and know what it means, but what I do know is there's constantly advancements being made to the Beats team, and that's something that I want to highlight. The very first agent is Beats the Koala. He is the lead, the dog, the CEO, and when we come over and look at him on X, he's sitting here with almost 14,000 followers, a very good following, very active. All of this is custom AI generated art by Beats, guys. Like I said, this is not something made with Virtual's protocol. This is not something made with any of that out the box artificial intelligent agent stuff that you can find. This is all stuff that the dev wrote himself, and something you will not find with any other AI agent is them being able to make this Base chain logo like that. It does not happen. Just like this, making these changes, guys. It might not look like much, but this is serious. But so Beats, he's the top dog, okay? But then you got Callipy right here, and this is where it really gets interesting, okay? Because not only do I think she has the hots for Beats, but she is kind of becoming a top dog herself, 5,500 followers. But look at this, automated by Beats on Base. So not only is this an AI agent that you could actually call this phone number, guys, and somebody call it and put down in the comments what she tells you, 855-907-4885. Not only that, but she even set some world records. She is now an AI agent that can talk on Spaces, give social rewards, and she even hosts live giveaways, and all of that on Spaces, guys. This is artificial intelligence, and this page that's talking about this is a page with over 30,000 followers over on Xbase Insider, and so I do want to highlight this a little bit because this is a really cool thing they have going on. This is a thing that pays people to shill Beats, and the only thing you have to do to enter it is shill Beats with this hashtag, and based off your impressions, if you're one of the top ones, then you get sent tokens. But how do they know whose tokens are who's shilling, and how to do these giveaways? It's easy. You have to have a base name. So if you look right here, this person is exitgym.base.eth, and he won this giveaway right here, as you can see. So that is really cool. This is a cheap way for beats to be able to get free marketing essentially and people to be able to get free beats. And all of this is detailed in their overall roadmap when they have 8% be invested over 4 years for marketing. So not only is Base Insider talking about them, they also have this partnership, it appears, with Base Cartel. And there's something they mentioned in here about staking, but they just highlight everything that Beats on Base is doing. But the ecosystem just continues to grow. If we come over here and look at Lord Business, this is a financially capable AI agent, meaning he can create tokens, send tokens. Guys, this is crazy. This is the future of finance, having an AI agent being able to do all of this. And I know there is a couple other AI agents like BankerBot that can do some things like this, but this is all custom built. And the cool thing about Beats is it is not just, Calliope, which is an automated X, similar to AI XBT that's sitting at $160 million market cap. It's not just like BankerBot that can send tokens. This is an entire ecosystem built, all of it, and it's all with custom coding, guys. But now let's get into the chart over here, Beats on Base. If we just look right here, if we look at the liquidity to market cap ratio, the liquidity is 154,000. If you compare that to other tokens, guys, about a 50% liquidity is crazy. But what does that mean? How does that really come into effect? Well, obviously, you would be able to pull a lot more profits out of this project, but it's also going to move slower. So as buys come in, the price will go up slower, but it'll also go down slower on the downside compared to if this was like 15,000. So for them to be able to increase 60% within the last couple weeks, that tells me there are certain people really taking an eye on it. But let's go back and see the history of Beats. And I bought all mine back here, guys. Full disclosure, I own over 10 million tokens. I bought them all back here around 100K market cap before it ever had its first big run up to around 4 million market cap. And it had since retraced. And one thing I see a lot of people talking about is if you go over to CoinMarketCap, you'll see that there's no exchanges listed over there for Beats on Base. And that is actually part of the plan. The whole idea of Base Chain is to get people on chain, not to go to centralized exchanges. And, for people saying that you have to have centralized exchanges, I would completely disagree. This is one of my other projects over on Base, ArrowBud, one of my favorites. And you can see it ran up to a $70 million market cap. If you come look at even other projects, guys, Dog and Meat with no centralized exchanges just got the mention of being added to Coinbase's roadmap, okay, not even listed on Coinbase, is now sitting at 90 million once reaching a top of 120 million. So the fact of the matter is I'm extremely bullish on what Base is doing, sitting here with a TVL of over $3 billion. And I really do believe AI agents are the future. I believe they are going to replace meme coins. People do not want a meme anymore that is just a cute JPEG. They want some kind of utility behind the project, and I think that's what Beats on Base is bringing. But let me know, is this your first time hearing about Beats on Base, and what do you think of it, guys? I'm really excited about everything going on with Base Chain. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.